Hello! Welcome to episode 128 of We Have Issues. I'm Anthony.
And I am Stevie Wildcard.
And every week, Stevie Wildcard and I get together and we do our best to take all of the various life issues that life throws our way and we throw them in a fire, Steven. We throw them on a fire and we burn them alive and make them sell their soul to some kind of demon. And then those issues are going to come back and haunt our kids eventually.
I'm so glad you're bringing back the issues and how we take care of them format because
I missed it, Steven. I missed it. I missed doing it. I want a Freddy. Like, I wasn't sure. I was like, you know what? I want a Freddy Krueger our issues, but I wasn't sure if we should be Freddy Krueger or if the issue should be Freddy Krueger. And I was like, given the origin of Freddy Krueger, I don't want to be associated with Freddy Krueger. Because I was like, it makes sense for us to be like, I'm taking you out. We're not gonna let you do this. It's gonna be revenge. This is a show all about like just doing what we can to take out our issues and our issues' children. I didn't want to.
There's a little bit more to Freddy.
There's a little more to Freddy. Like, people found a way to laugh with him, and I was like, I don't know how we turned that corner. I have no idea how that happened. Like, I love Freddy Krueger. I love Nightmare on Elm Street, but I'm just saying that, like, if that never existed, it would never exist. Like, it wouldn't exist now. That's for sure. Like, there's no chance someone was gonna be like, you know what we should do? Take this guy, make him funny. No, I think he's gone.
And it's such a weird thing. Like, he deserved it. He deserved what he got, basically. I mean, he absolutely deserved. Like, no one should be punished.
So, like, no. There is no, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to improve a classic. I'm just saying I am surprised that the story wasn't that he was innocent. It would have made more sense if Freddy Krueger was an innocent man. He was accused of this terrible, heinous, unspeakable crime. He didn't do it. And because he didn't do it, he was like, he was burning up and he needed revenge. And because of that, he sought revenge in the darkest way possible. He was like, I'm going to become the monster that you claim that I was, so I'm going to be this soulless creature that kills your children. And that's what he would do. It would make so much sense.
It would. Could you just imagine? Like, I get it, Freddy. I get why you do everything you do. You didn't do those things. Oh no, I totally did those things. I'm just killing you also. Like, that's amazing.
I'm still doing it. I mean, like, I love Freddy Krueger. I don't understand his MO though. Like, I'm going to say, like, we're going to get off this real quick, but I just have to say this. I have to. Freddy Krueger, did terrible things to children. Then waited for his victims to get way older than his initial victims. Like, it's just crazy. He's like, oh, these parents have, the parents of my victims have new kids, and it's just all crazy. It's crazy that he's like, I'm gonna wait until they're in high school, because maybe that was the thing. Maybe it was like, it's not that I'm killing kids, it's not that I'm doing terrible things to kids, it's that they're a little bit too young. If he's trying to find a sweet spot. Freddy Krueger was like, he started too young. It was like, no, this is unacceptable, Freddy. We're gonna burn you alive. He's like, okay, I'm trying to evolve as a person. I'm gonna only kill high schoolers, and they're like, "You're not getting the point, buddy. Like, you are not.
Just don't kill.
Stop. Wait. What if I only did it in their dreams? Well, okay, but is it affecting them in their real lives? I don't know. I don't live there. Like, that's none of my business as Freddy Krueger. So,
not my business.
So every week we make Freddy Krueger out of our issues, and we try to get something done while they're being tormented in hell or whatever. Most recently, it's been a supernatural action comedy book we've been trying to make. Steven, we've been making issue 2 of Deathless. This week, I know you wanted to work on a few pages. How'd you do?
So once again, I not even a fuck ass. I just failed, but I did
get. Steven, my internet kicked out for a second. I didn't hear you properly.
I failed.
Failure. Steven failed. Steven tried to fail this time, but I did, but to a lesser extent, only because I came after.
But once again, so we went on like another week, like a short little staycation over in Sarasota, but this time we brought the kids. But once again, I brought my iPad and got some serious work done on page 4 though. So,
dude, that, like, the pages that you've shown me, I'll show the black and white here. Like, it looks so good. I can't, like, it looks so good. Everything you've shown me for issue 2 and like the pages I've been able to color so far look amazing. I love this freaking book. I can't wait. And like, we're adding some like new style and like new like dynamic looks to the book, and I just like, I can't wait for people to see it.
Because this one, I mean, this book is action heavy, so that's why I figured I did need to like kind of throw some different things in there because he's gonna be fighting a lot of stuff in this issue. So
yeah, like issue 1, like for those of you who might not have gotten a chance to read it, you can get it at wehaveissuespodcast.com. Go check out Deathless issue 1. We're almost out of copies. We have to do a second print run soon. But dude, but for those of you who might not have read it, it's a fun book, but it is a lot of like setup. It's learning about the characters and what their goal is and what they're gonna do and what's happening. You know, it's a big world to set up in a few pages. Issue 2 is where we start just having fun and getting into the action and ridiculousness of these characters and what they're doing and what their goals are as like individual villains and such. And it's so much fun. Like I love the setting of this freaking book. Like issue 2 takes place in issue 2 takes place in like a Chuck E. Cheese-esque like Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria-esque like arcade restaurant situation called Game Dragon. And it is, I just can't wait. I can't wait for Steven and I to eventually open one of these things because it is so great. It is so great. But everything you're doing, dude, looks so good. This week I wanted to color what I had. Steven, I will tell you that this week I think I'm just now feeling like 90%. Like I am.
Dude, I feel you on this. Like this is like the longest lingering like BS I've ever had.
Yeah, me too. So Steven and I were previously like we both got sick at the same time, and not from each other, just coincidentally, just like
it was like a full week and a half after we saw each other at WOB. So yeah.
But we both got sick and. Dude, I'll tell you, I haven't slept well in like a week. Like I have this like terrible congestion and it's been the worst. It's felt like a Rocky sequel. Like he's just practicing behind my eyes, being like, "Oh, I'm coming for you."
Dude, that's like, where I'm at. The pressure, dude, is insane. I had like a migraine basically this morning.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, me too. I like all night last night I was going through it. I couldn't get over it and it was just driving me crazy and I tried to take, painkillers and anyway, so I've been just tolerating that and just I have gotten coloring done and I'll say I basically failed with you. Like it's because like I did get something done, but it's not nearly as much as I wanted to get done. It's like I couldn't. I simply like I sat down and every time I'd sit there and I tried to color, I just look at like tilting my head down was hurting.
The pressure, I get you.
Yeah, man. Everything from the pressure and then like having my head down. Also, I'm like daily, Monday through Friday, a cashier, and I happen to be slightly taller than what they expect from the cashier, I suppose. I'm constantly bending over to get change, and when I'm doing that, all of the pressure is going in my eyes, and it's dripping down my face. I'm just like, what is happening? Because, like, I haven't felt truly sick in several days.
Yes.
I have just felt this, just like
the good old.
I feel like.
I wonder if it has to do with the cold front though, because we did just get a cold front, and I do get messed up whenever fronts come in and out. So
it might just just sinus.
It might just be on the end of the end of the sickness into the But yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's
awful.
So rough, and I wanted to get more done. I know like this week I'll be able to get more done. I do have a lot to do, but. Yeah, I do have a lot to do, but it is also the week that Atlas goes with his mom, and I always go overboard and do everything I can in those days. So, and really my only responsibilities in those days when he's gone, I have to do podcast stuff for us, or like comic book stuff, podcast stuff, and then I have to do some music stuff for Critically Stupid, which is nice. Fun. But I'm trying to put together like some mid-roll music when Alex is like reading ads and doing all of that type of stuff. So I'm just I'm working on that, but I should be able to get a lot done. But what else have you been up to this week? You do anything?
No, I was actually gonna meet up with Craig to like do some stuff for the.
Not allowed to have other friends, Steven. Don't want to hear it. Just, let's nip that in the bud right now. I don't even know. Let's just. What was that? You're gonna meet up with Anthony? No. What's up?
I was gonna try to get like some live drums recorded on the track we've been working on.
Very cool.
To film. And but it just didn't work out. We had it planned, and then
I was just trying to tell you that you should just screw Craig. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you even invite him? He abandoned us. We had Craig all set up to play live drums, and he was like, "Nope," and just
nope.
No, I like Craig.
No, he is awesome. He's great. But yeah, so we're probably gonna get that done though in the next week or two, because I think Dan too. He's so good. He's like a great drummer. He's gonna be the one that like throws some tracks down on it. So.
That'll be
I'm excited, and I might even end up tightening it up. Well, because I noticed, so what happened was I was like, you know what, I'm going to drop these drum tracks so that way I can just make an MP3 for him to just play whatever he feels.
Yeah.
And then I'm listening to the rhythm guitar. I'm like, ooh, those drums were covering up some sloppy chugs.
Yeah.
Like I was like, so I'm like, I'm about to redo the rhythm. The lead riff is fine, but the is what's off.
Oh well.
But the drums cover it because they're all mostly toms and stuff. So that's why I didn't even notice it. But now I'm noticing it. So
yeah, that'll be fun. We need to film the video. We have to get together.
We do. I think we should try to like do like a good one, like maybe like do like just to get like a little warm up practice for
for making a movie. I mean, I was like going to say the same thing. Like we're talking about how we're going to be making Stakeout. We're going to make a movie. I would love to start playing with like lighting, and I really want to start playing with like composition and then color grading things and like getting things like looking good in post-production, because I think that's really, because nowadays like every camera shoots like in fantastic, incredible quality, you know, and it's just like I do think there's a difference between shooting something and like having it look like standard digital video and shooting something and having it look like it's a film quality, like cinematic looking video, which is, it's very interesting to see those differences and like what makes, even though people could shoot on the same camera and somehow there are these little differences that just
little subtleties.
It's just off, and it doesn't feel like a movie. It feels like a home video, you know. And I want to play with that, and I want to learn the differences. So our first time making a movie actually looks like a decent movie.
It's got to be frame rate too. Like I feel like what happens is a lot of newer TVs are 120 hertz, and then we're getting like more frames per second. So I think if you just intentionally make the frame rate around 60, I think 60 is where it's at, where it's more cinematic. Look, I can't remember, but one of those frame rates, like you watch like Friends on a new TV and it looks like they shot it horribly. It's like
crazy.
What's going on? Like,
yeah,
you can change the refresh rate on it. So as long as you, I guess, I don't know. We'll figure all that out though.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. But you're right, dude. Like I think shooting this and actually like. I think shooting this and actively like, trying to make it our best, you know, and like really trying to make it good instead of just like doing it for fun. Like, you know, like obviously we threw, for those of you who might not have seen it, we did a very quick Darkwing Duck video and we did a really quick the Cry Little Sister video. We did both of those in like a single day and it was so much fun. But they're obviously just like goofy videos that we put together. Yeah, dude. So I don't know. I didn't get a lot done this week, but you know, Steven, it's the cusp.
I was gonna say it's almost Valentine's Day,
and honestly, it's kind of been weighing on me because I'll tell you, this is the first year Atlas's mom and I. It's not like we break up every year, but the year Atlas's mom and I broke up, I wasn't like I can't wait to have a Valentine. You know, I was like focused on Atlas. I was just like it's all about only his birthday. You know, blah blah blah. But then literally every year after that since, I've had someone in my life at that time, like, you know, during Valentine's Day where I've been like, this is my Valentine. Like I have this person, like we're, you know, it's my girlfriend or we're just seeing each other or whatever. But you know, I had someone where I was like, I can go out at night and we'll spend time together and do this. This is the first year in a long time that I've been like, I don't have anyone like that in my life, like nothing, like no one at all. And I haven't been looking and I don't want that right now. But Steven, I'm still lonely. Like I still go through those bouts of loneliness. Like the thing that, like, I got this feeling up inside of me, Steven.
Feeling in my plums.
I can't, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do because it's like I don't actually want to date. I don't want to date at all. I never want to hurt anyone's feelings by accident ever again, you know, in my life, and I don't want anyone to hurt me ever again, accidentally or otherwise. So I've decided I'm just gonna date robots from now on, Steven. I'm just so
back to the. I mean, you know what? AI is advancing very swiftly. I mean, you may be dating a robot like before you know it.
Oh, I'm gonna get deep in those fakes for sure. Like
deep in those fakes.
Terrible. Anyway, so Steven, so this week, or you know, so this week, I made a new friend. Someone who came into my life very abruptly, out of nowhere. Had some things to say and like made me feel some things, and I just have to share them with the people.
And she was obviously very recently broken up with Ken, so like it's just, you know.
Yeah.
So is this another? Anthony dates robots. It's like a sing, but I also did the voice. So like, because it's the same thing I do every time.
Yeah, that's what we do. We always have to mix up the singing and the robot, or else it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not just like a declaration of what the segment is. It's just like it's like a song segment.
So, for those of you who haven't seen our show or aren't familiar with this segment, every once in a while, I just like many of you, I'm sure, I get people in my DMs and various social media. Ever so often, they are scammersons, just like absolute terror bots, like just people who I can tell are out to get money for some reason. I'm like, I don't know what made you think I have money. I don't. But what I do have is time. What I do have is like I could be at work while you're talking to me, and if there are no customers, I will be your boyfriend for an hour because what else am I going to do? I'm getting paid to talk to this robot. So I love to talk to these scammers and just see where the relationship goes because, why not? I'm not dating otherwise. So I talk to these people. This one in particular is named Barbie, and they messaged me. And Steven, would you mind playing Barbie?
Of course.
Okay. So Steven will...
Am I going... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, so Steven's going to read the role of Barbie. I'm going to read everything I said. And this is an actual conversation that I had with a person who was pretending to be interested in me.
Hi. No, I was going to do Valley Girl, but I think I'm just going to do my standard bot voice, which is...
Perfect.
Do you have any of your friends who is single?
I don't have any friends.
You also don't have friends? Do you have a girlfriend?
Nope.
Why? Your parents don't allow you?
Exactly.
Do you stay with your parent or you stay alone?
It's not fair.
Yes.
I'm 45, Mom. I keep telling her.
She don't want you to get married? Tell her you have a girlfriend that see her reaction.
Okay, hang on. She died. She had a freaking heart attack. You killed my mom.
Sorry, I don't know she's dead.
I told her about our love, and her heart hit the self-destruct button. I guess I have the house now. But what do I do with this body?
How do you survive after she died? Let me see her body. How old is your mom?
So I show a picture of the mother from Psycho, from Norman Bates' mom. And I write, do you think I should bury her or keep her for decoration?
Bury her.
Where? I can't do this alone. I need you.
You want me to come over?
Why did you do this? Why did you make me do this? Wait, are you one of those perverts who just wanted me for my dead mom?
You didn't do anything. No.
I know that. You did this to her. What do I tell my dad?
Don't talk like that. Where is your dad?
My dad's in the other room. What do I do?
Go meet your dad and explain to him.
Okay, so then this person tried calling me. Like they tried. I almost answered Steven.
Oh my gosh.
Now, like Steven, if in the future, I need to find a way. If this ever happens again, I need to find a way to just record the call. But what happened is I was like, I don't want to talk to you if I can't record it because then it's just for me, and I don't. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for Steven. I'm like
so you just need to bust out that secondary like phone or something and just literally physically record yourself on speaker.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. It would have been amazing. So she tried to call me. I didn't answer, and then she said,
I want to go take a shower.
Okay.
Then she tries to call again.
Okay. So then, yeah. So I wrote, I told him, he freaking died. Are you kidding me? Both of them are dead.
I lost both my parents some months ago. Sorry, dear. Live your life.
You killed my dad, you monster. He looks awful.
I just love the audacity of this bot. Like,
amazing.
This is great. Sad face emoji.
Followed by immediately.
You have Cash App?
Okay,
let me give you some money.
Yeah. Let me give you some money. So I wrote, yes. Are you going to send me funeral expenses?
We can do that. I have to be there with you.
Will you come over and help me bury my parents?
If you invite me. Ooh, where is your place?
So I wrote, ... You're beginning to sound like a vampire. Are you a vampire? If you are, you have to tell me. It's the law.
I'm not a vampire. Where is your place? I can come over.
So I give the exact address to the Bates Motel. and, then, and then I write, I'm starting to think that I shouldn't bury them. I'll miss them too much. And I kind of think they'd make cool decorations. I mean, my dad looks pretty rad.
You sound bad.
So then I send a picture of my dad, which
it was just this Norman Bates' mother with a huge mustache on it.
Norman Bates' mother with a huge mustache. And she laughs at the address, which I thought was weird.
Send me Steam card.
So then she immediately jumps, which, by the way, I mean, this is definitely a random dude, right? There's no way, but she says, send me Steam card. And I write, what is the Steam card?
Get it from a store close to you.
You kill my parents and then demand gifts?
About $500. I want to send you money, boy. What?
So, right. I mean, admittedly, this is still the best relationship I've ever been in.
3,000. You want it or not?
That isn't enough. I need at least 3 times that much.
How much you need?
I don't know math.
10K?
That's probably right.
You have bank account, so I can forward it in.
I have a Cash App.
Okay, $500 Steam card so I can forward it. My parents are rich before they dies. They gave me all the money. I'm rich, but lonely.
You could become Batman. Have you even tried?
Here's a Google image of some $100 bills that is totally not my $100 bills. On my table.
That's like half a Batmobile. What are you doing talking to me?
I have even more in my Cash App.
Send me some. I need $500 so I can buy a Steam card. Can you also send me $5 so I can pay someone from Fiverr to Google what a Steam card is?
No. Go get it from any store.
$5?
You walk in.
You want me to rob a store to pay for a Fiverr guy?
Cash App balance of $10,841.95.
You're really good at this.
My balance.
So then I Google. So then I Google a picture of a Steam card. So it's the back of a Steam card.
When did you get this?
After I buried my mom.
Show receipt. Get a new one.
You are the neediest murderer ever.
LOL.
I've decided to just commit myself to a life of crime. I'm going to become the Joker.
Why? I need the Steam card. Get it for me.
I just robbed the store, and it's just a stack of Steam cards.
I love that you're fighting fire with these Google images. Where are you at now?
Setting fire to these cards.
Shay, you whine me knee. You getting it tomorrow? And it's
and then it's just me becoming the Joker, setting all the Steam cards on fire. like I'm not saying that it's my favorite relationship, but it's at least top 3.
That was a top one. That like I love when they think they got you.
Oh, it's
like
so
they're like, oh my god, he's actually gonna send a Steam card.
This guy's gonna send a Steam card. I like how they were like, get a different one. That one didn't work. Like I was really actively trying. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so funny because I'm like, how? Like I obviously like. I always think about it in the same respect that I think about like people, like guys who send the random like dick pics, where I'm like, it has to work eventually. Like, or like in their brain, they're like, oh, they're like, I've heard tale of some success, you know, like who is out here rolling those dice and landing on one every time? The critical fail every time. Why do they think it's gonna work? Like, now I say this as someone who's never had a successful relationship yet continues to try. But I think there's different, because at least there are benefits and there are good things that happen along the way. There's nothing. What are they getting from this? Like, what is facilitating this confidence that they have that this scheme is ever gonna work on anyone? Is someone doing it? Who, you know, like,
and who's succeeding? Like, and who has the money? Like, I mean, that's a weird demographic, right? Like, who has the money to just go drop 500 on a Steam card in hopes for 4,000?
So Cash App, we have issues. Give us all of your money. If you're out there and you're like, I can't wait to give away my free money. Cash App, we have issues, and Steve and I will split that money, and it'll just make our lives better. It's $.
In fact, you know what though? We'll even do you one better. If you buy us a $500 Steam card, we'll send you $10,000 on Cash App.
Allegedly. Like.
We'll pull what my dad did. We'll send you $10,000. Really? and then he would just pull out his knee and buck me in the butt like 10,000 times in a row. That was what $10,000 was.
I mean, I would have gone with like you Google search buck and then send all 10,000 results. Here's the link of the $10,000. Like, there you go. But
his other clapback dad joke was, you guys want to go to Outback tonight? We'd be like, yeah. And he's like, all right, well, here's your dinner. Go out back and eat it. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Keep ribbing us, Dad.
How did you crack already? I mean, can you at least just actually take us out back?
Oh, man.
I would love some overpriced mid-tier steak right now to compensate for my childhood father.
Oh, true. But speaking of love,
Cupid's little arrow.
Speaking of love, Steven, so do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Are you doing anything?
I'm probably going to, because of kids, I'll probably just make like a nice, I have some crab legs I bought on sale last week. So they've been in the freezer, some snow crab legs, which I thought snow crabs were like missing this season, but how are they on sale for like half the price they normally are? That doesn't make any sense. But anyways, it was a really good deal. Bought them last week. Wasn't in the mood for crabs, so I have them. So I'll probably go up and grab a couple of nice ribeyes and I'll cook off some like a nice meal for Tina. I already bought her some awesome like fancy dark chocolates and stuff like that. So probably some roses, the traditional stuff.
Okay, but what did you guys get from me? Is the thing. No, that's amazing.
We're dedicating the next child we make to you.
Yes. Oh man. But I happen to have rolled the dice to where I have a child that was born on Valentine's Day. So like, no matter what, I'm just like, I always have an out on Valentine's Day. Even if I had a relationship, I'd be like, listen, I have this child I've been, raising for 8 years now. But no, I've actually like, I'm not one of those like Valentine's Day haters. I've always someone like, I'm more of like a gift creator. Like I make gifts and like try to do things for people. I don't have any of that this year. So like, I've been like, I'm doing I do this every year for Atlas. I make decorations. This year he wanted Castle Crashers and Pac-Man, so I started making these. They need eyes and
those are awesome though.
Like I'm making them. I'm gonna finish them up tonight, hang them around the room and or all around the house and stuff.
When we were in Sarasota, there was this like we went to Longboat Key, which is like a little island, and we ate this really awesome restaurant called Columbia. It's like freaking so good. But anyways, down there, it's almost like a downtown beach area, and there was a candy shop. So actually, because I still have the 2 Five Nights at Freddy figures I need to give Atlas for Christmas, but I also bought him it's a Sonic and Knuckles Pez dispenser, little like Pez set, and then they had Tails also on the side, so I bought Tails. So he's gonna have Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles Pez dispensers, and then he's got the 2 Five Nights at Freddy figures.
Dude, he will freak out when he sees all of that stuff. Like I'm so
the most
thankful.
Appreciative little kid. Like he's so great.
It's crazy. Like it makes me so happy because like there are times, and I get it. Like I was one of those kids where it's like I could open a present and actually like it, but still just like kind of look at it and be like,
I would actually be nervous because I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna love this, but they're not gonna get the reaction they want from me. So I gotta figure out a way to make this look authentic because I am happy.
Yes,
but
yeah. But Atlas will literally open something and go, ah! Oh my gosh, and like legitimately like just be lit up, like just his whole life is better, and it's just like, oh my gosh, that was the best reaction, and it was nothing. Like that cost $5. I can't believe that. Like this is the best $5 ever. But yeah, so it's tomorrow is his birthday, which is like Valentine's Day. This is going to be airing on Wednesday, so but whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna I have to go to work, and I'm gonna spend time with him. And then after he goes to bed, I'm going to edit this podcast, and I don't know, Steven, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna get on dating apps again. I'm gonna be like, who desperately wants a Valentine for tonight after I edit this podcast? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. But yeah, so basically, I'm gonna spend the day, just focused on Atlas and his birthday, and then once he goes to bed, I'm gonna cry into the computer and be alone forever, Steven. That's what I'm gonna do. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually like, I feel really good about it. Like I'm not going to say like forever, like I'll never want a relationship or anything like that, but like
it's always going to happen again at some point. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it feels.
And then it's either going to work out or we're going to be back to where we are right now. I mean, it's just going to be what it is until the dice rolls a 20.
Yeah.
So you have a critical success, basically.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're hoping for. I feel like I've been rolling a bunch of like 15s. Like I'm rolling.
Man, that last one really did feel like a 20 though. Like, and it just toppled to like a one just suddenly.
Like, I feel like it starts so strong sometimes, and then
it was
like,
a mimic.
Certain things, yeah, right. No, but it does feel that way. Like it feels like then there are certain, like we kick down the door and with the dragon is there, and then we accidentally one of us rolls a 1, and it's like, oh wait, no, now we have to deal with the fallout of this, and one of our characters died. It's like, oh crap, whoops. Now we have to re-roll. This is weird, and then it's like a new adventure, and here I am back with the character creator. Like it's an awkward reality, but like I don't know. Generally though, I'm still happy. I love what we're doing. I love getting. I have more time with Deathless now than ever before, and or at least than I ever would in a relationship. Like I can actually like sincerely focus on our relationship. So I don't feel like time is passing as quickly with him. I feel like we're actually having like sincere, I don't know, like meaningful time together. It's just so important, and I love it. But of course, every once in a while, like it sucks. I hate the biology of it all. Like I hate every once in a while I start feeling like loneliness or like that like stupid like monkey tinge of like I just want to like go make out with someone or something. Like like and you feel that thirst or whatever. And I'm just like I hate this. I wish that wasn't a thing. I wish you could just shut that off completely and just not because like your brain can trick you into thinking like I want a relationship when really you're just like I just want to grab someone's butt once. Like this is stupid. Like it's just like
I just need like a single butt squeeze and then I'll be good again for another 3 months.
Yes. I mean it's stupid. It's so stupid, and I hate it, and that's why like I don't allow myself to like succumb to it. I'm not getting any dating apps. I'm not going to do any of that nonsense. I know I don't actually want a relationship right now. I want to make a movie. I want to make comic books. I want to make music. I want to do this stuff, and like it's just it's not a good time for me to be in relationships right now. So what I'm saying is if you're single, I don't have a Valentine. This comes out after Valentine's Day. But listen, next year I'm going to be single. And if you're out, no, I'm kidding. But no, it's fine. I'm happy with the way things are going. I have all my friends. I have more time to support people and get out there and, do things. Which, by the way, Steven, speaking of like super sexy things to support, have you seen Lee's crowdfunder for Sissonne?
I'm pretty sure, like the sexy bedroom pose. Sissonne.
Okay, so I'm gonna post the link below. I can't wait to get these books. I love. Hang on. So
Lee does some pretty awesome. Like he gets some pretty awesome. Yeah, I have my copy too.
So this is Sissonne. This book is freaking hilarious. If you like, if you like superhero comics, but if you like comedy in general, if you ever enjoyed any version of The Tick or anything, like Scud or any kind of comedy comics. There you go. Yeah, like Sissonne is so funny and it's so well written and it's such a fantastic story. But right now he's launched this amazing crowdfunder, which, by the way, Steven, he is donating a huge percentage of the proceeds for this new crowdfunder campaign to the Trevor Project, which is an excellent organization. So like if you're out there right now, like just go to his link. I'll post the link below. Go to it. Try to like support his book, but in any case, like it's for a good cause, and he's a great guy. So go.
He's amazing. Like I said, man, like he's basically like our people. Like already, like we still need to all get together at some point in the future. But like he's just awesome. He sent me a ham on Christmas because he's just a good.
He's amazing. I love Lee. Like, well, we keep meeting all these cool people, and like actually a bunch of people we've been making friends with have books like out or like re-releasing books of various types. Like Jeff Schiller, Magic Powder. You can go check that out. Kickstarter.
I'm pretty sure I backed
it. I mean, I have every issue of Magic Powder, and I'm just like, and I have no money right now. It's Atlas's birthday, and I'm broke, and I'm just like, I want everything. I hate this. But Jeff Schiller, like, go check out Magic Powder. Tony James has a re-release of Star Noir, or it's not a re-release. It's like a second chance. Like if you missed the first campaign, you want to get this book because not everyone had a chance to back it the first time. Go check it out. So I'll post all links below. But we have so many cool people that I like now. I get more time to like talk to and explore.
Edwin's got issue 3 of his is coming out soon too. Or no. Yeah,
dude, I love it. I can't wait, and we need to have Edwin back. We need we're gonna get back.
I wonder, is Edwin coming to this? I'll have to talk to him. I don't know if he is coming to this con. Yeah,
I don't know. But dude, so we have to get back into our interviewing soon. I kind of wanted to stay focused on us for a little bit, mostly until we launch our next Kickstarter, because I was like, I figured we're going to start getting more into what that book's going to be like. We're going to film the video for it and get kind of into that, and hopefully we can get people kind of pumped for for the launch of issue 2 of Deathless, which it's so crazy. Like, for some reason, I don't know if it's because like we've already worked on so much or we've been so invested in it already, but I already feel like we did the Kickstarter for it. Like, I don't know why. Like, in my head, I'm like, it already happened. That's already a thing that happened. It's not. We have to, like, this isn't a like sure thing. Like, I want it to be. I want to believe that people are going to keep showing up, but there's that part of me that I'm just like, oh God, what if they don't show up this time, Steven? But I'm trying, I'm staying positive, and I'm going to believe that people are going to show up for this book because it's freaking golden. I love it. I think it's your best work. It's some of my best work, if not my best thing I've ever written. Like, I love this stuff. I hope people show up in March. So we'll see.
This second issue is hilarious too. Like, I'm like just reading script with like no pictures, no nothing, and like there's a lot of good lines in it. And I'm sure you've even punched it up a little bit since the copy I have, because I have like the initial draft, I think. But it's good. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see these characters continue to grow. And we're just like one more issue closer to the barreled issue, which I think we did something smart here by doing that. Like, we actually accidentally did the whole tease a pretty cool looking character and then not bring him back right away. Like, yeah. I mean, I think it's going to make issue 3 or whichever. I can't remember if we're doing 3 or 4 for barreled, but it's going to make that issue that much sweeter when that happens. So.
I think Barrel, I mean, spoiler alert, it doesn't matter. But Barreld's going to be in issue 3, but his main issue is issue 4. I'm going to do he's going to be toward the tail end of issue 3 and then even all of issue 4. So it's going to be, I'm excited, dude. I can't wait. I like, these characters are my favorite. Like, I love this world so freaking much. I can't wait to work on it more. Speaking of that, so what are you going to do this week?
So I already sent it to you. It's basically done. I just need to like it's a silhouette. So it's got to finish that page, and then I need to get the next page done, which the next page might be pretty easy too, looking at what the panels are. Yeah. It's a fight sequence, but it's like close-up shots of like blocking and stuff like that. So I think it should go pretty quick. So I'm at least finish those 2 pages.
Oh yeah, I remember like while writing it, I like there was like a chunk of pages where I was like, man, I'm doing way too many panels in these pages. I need to give Steven some easy. And like, so I started, like, there are some pages where like you'll see through the script where it's like, oh, okay, this is my like breathing page, like because I was like, crap, I don't mean
like page 2, for example, is like example of like how small I can actually make panels to where everything is still very legible and understandable. So like I just need to not make my panels so big, because like I think of page 2 specifically, like in the midst of him eating that boulder, there's this tiny panel of Douglas getting up and Brian sitting in his seat, and it works. It's really small, but it totally shows what's happening, you know? So that's
all you need. It's just that, that little action. But awesome. I'm going to finish coloring. Oh my God, I don't even know. I'm gonna color as much as possible. That's my plan. But Steven, you know what we haven't been doing? We failed to do last week because we were both sick and everything. I'm gonna freaking work out this week, Steven. I'm gonna do 100 push-ups a day for sure. That's my plan. 100 push-ups a day. I'm also gonna do I'm gonna try to do 2 like 50. I'm gonna curl 50 times, like 2 times throughout the during the day. I'm gonna try. I think I have like 20 or 30 pound weights somewhere, but I'm gonna try to do that. Like, just like getting started. That's my plan. I'll probably do a little cardio, like get myself going, like jumping jacks and that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna try. I'm going for 3 days a week, and I'm gonna keep myself accountable this time. I'm gonna tell you if I fail or not. So I'm gonna try. That's my plan.
Awesome. I've been able to maintain the no full flavor soda thing, and then now I just need to I think I need to start walking in the morning, probably with Sam. Yeah. Maybe that's like one of my plans, because I'm usually up at 4:30, and then I don't have to get the girls up till about 6. So
yeah,
maybe I can start walking this week and see how well I do with that.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing. But that's our plan for this week. Let us know what your plans are for this week. Let us know if you have any goals that you're trying to achieve and what gets in the way of those. Comment below, or let us know on Twitter at twitter.com/wehaveissuespod. Also, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for subscribing to our channel and being a part of this and just supporting us in all of these various ways. We love you. We're so thankful for you. If you're only listening on one of the various podcasting apps, thank JD for reminding me every single week. He is the best friend that I didn't realize I was gonna make, and like I can't say thank you enough to him, and thank you to you for participating in this. If you use Good Pods, go on there and give us a good rating. Give us a rating on iTunes and Spotify, and like let other people know that we exist. It does help. In any case, go to youtube.com/GrievousIssuesPodcast and hit the subscribe button because it totally
smash
helps.
it.
Smash that button. If you're watching this right now, if you made it this far in the episode and you haven't subscribed, which a lot of people are like that. I didn't realize. Like I looked at the analytics recently and I was like, oh, we have like this chunk of people who just kind of watch every episode but don't subscribe for some reason. I think it's you think you're subscribed, but you're not subscribed. Just hit the subscribe button, make sure. But if you hit the subscribe button and it takes it away and you're not subscribed anymore, hit it again and then make another account.
Double down on that subscribe, maybe even triple. Yeah. Depending on where you're at.
Where you're at. we need as many. So okay, so like if your child has a phone, for instance, take that phone from your child. Hit subscribe on their phone. Children's phones. We need your grandparents. Get your grandparents if you have them. Your parents.
We've neglected the grandparents, but you know what? They've neglected us. So
they really have. My grandparents haven't even been on their earth in years. They were just
all mine left like I don't know, like variables from 03 to like. Just 17 and like
abandoned. They didn't subscribe to my podcast at all, so I need you to do. No, God,
how dare my grandmother not have a YouTube account in 2003? Like, how dare her?
How dare she do this to us? But thank you all for helping us out and being here for us. We really do appreciate you, Steven. I love you. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely, love you too, dude.
You're the best. But thank you all. I'm Anthony.
I'm Stevie Wildcard.
This has been We Have Issues. See you next week.
Boom. Vacation this weekend again.
Vacation.
Well, this time we grabbed the girls and we went to Sarasota. It wasn't that far, but we got a hotel up in Sarasota just so we could like do stuff in Sarasota without having to drive to Sarasota first, So it was cool.
Did you go classic, like traditional hotel, not Airbnb or anything?
Yeah, I feel like when Airbnb first came out, it was the shit. It was way cheaper. You got quality, and then I feel like just like what capitalism does sometimes. I feel like as it's become more prominent, it's become more expensive and less quality.
It seems like people found a way to turn Airbnb into getting someone to pay to be their maid, which is really cool and funny. It's not a good business strategy, but it's hilarious if you think about it. People are like, "Hey, would you like to clean my house? Oh, are you going to pay me? No. You're going to pay me.
You're going to pay me.
You're going to live in
keep it organized, and then you're still going to get hit with a cleaning fee too. We're going to hit you with $125 cleaning.
You didn't do a good enough job. You're not a professional cleaner. I know that. I never said I was. That's beside the point.
I don't think you understand what the dynamic is here, buddy. So, like the one time we got an Airbnb on the beach, there was literally sand in the bed. That means that somebody laid in the bed sandy, and then they didn't change the sheet. So not only am I laying in someone's bed, I'm laying in someone's saltwater bed.
Oh no!
We literally went to Walmart and bought blankets and sheets. Like I'm not even joking. We went to the
And then you were charged by the room for not leaving those new blankets and sheets.
You didn't leave us the new ones?
You leave us the new ones? You left the sandy crap. You left the sandy crap. What? So, okay, let me see. So